Hi, I'm professional mountain bike rider Jeff Lanoski. I'm here to talk to you about bicycle maintenance with Triflow. Okay, let's talk about Triflow Superior Dry Lubricant. This is a great product for dry conditions because it goes on wet like an oil, but it dries like a wax, so it won't pick up dirt and grime. This is a great lubricant for your chain if you're riding in dry conditions, and it's also great for your cables. That's one spot where you definitely don't want to attract dirt. Most bikes have slotted cable stops, so I'm going to show you a tip how to lubricate your cables while they're still on the bike. Put your bike in the biggest gear that you have and then downshift. That's going to give you slack in your cables. If you can pull some slack, you can get the cables out. Now you're going to want to pull them out of the stops like this, slide it up, put just a drop on the cable, and then when you slide it back down, that'll spread it inside the tube. Put it back in its stop. Do that to all the sections of your cable, and that'll give you a nice smooth shifting. Once you've hit all the cables on your bike, you're ready to hit the road. Remember, Triflow gets you moving.
Finish line one step cleaner and lubricant. Okay, we have all these lubes. Why would I want to use one step? Well, one step is a great product if you just want to lube your chain and go ride. You want it simple, you want it easy. This is the product because when you apply it, it has a very aggressive penetrant that gets in and pushes all the old lube and the accumulated dirt, grit, and grime out of the part of the chain, whatever lubing, and leaves behind fresh, nice lube. You're ready to go. So a good way to think about it is a lot of times we'll wonder, well, how often do I re-lube? When do I re-lube? What should I be looking for? Well, with one step, all you're really looking for is when the chain gets dirty or dry. That's it. You just want to apply some more. You don't have to worry about cleaning the chain. Just spray on some one step. It'll penetrate in there. It'll push all the other junk out. Leave behind nice, fresh lubricant, and you can go ride. So that easy. One step is a wet style lubricant, so it stays wet on the chain, and in some drier, dustier climates, you may find that it dirties up fairly often, and so you're applying. And if you find that you're applying lube more than you like, then try our dry Teflon Lube. It attracts less dirt because it goes on the chain wet but dries. But you'll notice with the dry Teflon Lube, it does not have a built-in cleaning function like the one step. So eventually that chain or part will accumulate enough dirt that it'll need to be cleaned, and you'll need to use one of our degreasers. See our degreasers in the videos on those for good explanations there. But if you want a one-step, one-product solution to keeping your chain and parts running smooth and clean, then this is it. Very popular for folks who just want it easy and they want to get back on their bike and go ride.
WD-40 Bike All Conditions Chain Lube is an aerosol, which makes application easy. It has strong adhesive properties, which make it perfect for long-lasting lubrication and protection of your bike chain. First, place the bike on a stand so that the rear wheel is free to turn. To apply, place the drip applicator just above the chain over the cassette and apply directly onto the chain while turning the crank slowly in a counterclockwise direction. This will ensure deep lubrication. Its precise spray application minimizes any wasted product, making it easier to apply just where you want it. Make sure to wipe off any excess lube when finished. If you have disc brakes, make sure not to overspray onto your rotor or brake caliper. The oil penetrates directly into the links of the chain. Its unique blend with added PTFE results in longer-lasting lubrication and reduced wear and tear. It's resistant to water and dust, providing excellent protection against corrosion, ensuring the chain runs smoother for longer. WD-40 Bike All Conditions Chain Lube is ideal for year-round conditions and will help minimize friction and wear on chain links, derailleurs, and jockey wheels, ensuring optimum drivetrain performance.
Hi, I'm professional mountain bike rider Jeff Lanoski. I'm here to talk to you about bicycle maintenance with Triflow. Having a properly maintained bicycle is going to make your riding more enjoyable, and it's going to help your equipment last a lot longer. A great place to start is with the Triflow Superior Lubricant. You're going to want to use this on all the moving parts of your bicycle, and there's a bunch of ways to apply it. You have the original drip bottle, spray lubricant, foaming lubricant, and the pinpoint applicator. Bicycles have hundreds of moving parts, and Triflow Superior Lubricant is great for all of them. Anything from pivot points on your brakes and shifters, to the cables that connect them, clipless pedals, suspension pivot points, to the most overworked part on your bike, the drivetrain. It's really important to keep your derailleur and your chain clean and well lubricated, because it's going to make the bike shift a lot smoother, and it's going to help everything last a lot longer. The average bike chain has 570 moving parts. I'm going to show you how to keep it running smooth. You're going to want to start with a clean, dry chain. If it's looking a little dirty, check out some of our other videos about Triflow cleaning products. Now, the best way to do this is from the inside out. That way, when you lubricate the chain, the centrifugal force can pull the lubricant into all the working parts. Keep a rag underneath it so that you don't get the lubricant where you don't want it. Apply it in sections. Let the foam sink in, wipe off some excess, and move down the chain. You're going to want to continue doing this until you've lubricated the entire thing. So depending on how often you ride and the types of conditions you ride in, that will determine how often you need to do this. But regardless, Triflow should be part of your regular bike maintenance routine. Remember, Triflow gets you moving.
Finish Line Dry Lube Aerosol has all the same great features as the drip bottle combined with the ease of aerosol application. Dry Lube uses a proprietary quick dry technology so the lube sets up as a dry, wax-like film that repels dirt and grime. This long-lasting lube prevents rust and makes pedaling easier, shifts smoother, and extends the life of expensive drivetrain components. To apply, spray dry lube generously on the chain while backpedaling. For best results, spray on the chain while it is over the cassette. After application, wipe off any excess lube to keep the chain clean. Dry lube is also great for lubricating derailleurs. Simply spray the front and rear derailleur and wipe off any excess lubricant for smoother and faster shifting. Even when done properly, lubricating a bicycle chain can be a messy process with lube landing on the frame, wheels, and braking surfaces. With the no-drip chain luber, these issues are a thing of the past. Thanks to its innovative applicator head and wicking pad, lubing a chain is easier than ever. Every link is uniformly coated without wasting a drop. Save time and use 50% less lube by using the no-drip chain luber. To use, unscrew the unique applicator head and fill the no-drip chain luber with the bicycle lubricant of your choice. Once full, screw the applicator head back on and carefully insert the wicking pad. To lubricate a chain, begin backpedaling and then place the wicking pad on top of the chain. Gently squeeze the bottle to apply lubricant evenly to every link on the chain without wasting a single drop. Finish Line Wet Lube is a high-performance synthetic lubricant engineered for long-distance riding and wet weather conditions. It withstands extreme pressures and totally repels water. Finish Line Wet Lube has been a pro team favorite since 1990. To apply, begin backpedaling with the chain toward the middle of the cassette. Spray a steady stream of lube until the chain is fully coated. Use a clean rag to gently wipe off any excess lubricant. Also apply lubricant to your rear derailleur. Apply wet lube to each pivot point and the jockey wheels.
WD-40 Bike Dry Lube works best in dry and dusty conditions, providing long-lasting lubrication and protection for your bike chain. First, place the bike on a stand so that the rear wheel is free to turn. Also, place a rag under the chain to catch any excess lube. To apply, place the drip applicator just above the chain over the cassette and apply directly onto the chain while turning the crank slowly in a counterclockwise direction. This will ensure deep lubrication on the entire chain. Its precise drip applicator minimizes any wasted product, making it easier to apply just where you want it. Make sure to wipe off any excess lube when finished. The oil penetrates directly into the links of the chain before drying, leaving a very thin, active layer to provide longer-lasting lubrication and reduced wear and tear. Regular lubrication will help reduce friction and wear on chain links, ensuring optimum drivetrain performance.
Finish line dry lube with Teflon fluoropolymer was the industry's first ever dry-style lubricant and continues to be the industry standard. Dry lube is perfect for on- and off-road riding, especially in dry, dusty, dirty conditions, while providing excellent coverage in wet weather. Dry lube sets up dry to provide incredible drivetrain efficiency without attracting an excessive amount of contaminants, leaving you with a clean and smooth-running drivetrain. To apply dry lube, begin backpedaling with the chain toward the middle of the cassette. Spray a steady stream of lubricant until the chain is fully coated. Use a clean rag to gently wipe off any excess lubricant. You can also use dry lube to lubricate any pivot points on your bike, like the front derailleur. Also apply lubricant to your rear derailleur. Apply dry lube to each pivot point and the jockey wheels. Finally, lubricate the pivot points on your brakes.